For the first time since the terror attack at the Boston Marathon, victims came face to face today with one of the men accused of setting the bombs that changed their lives. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev was in federal court to enter a plea to charges that include using a weapon of mass destruction. 3 people were killed in the bombing. More than 260 were wounded. Don Daler is in Boston.
The 19-year-old entered the courtroom looking exactly like the tousle-haired young man in photos taken prior to the bombings. With the exception of a cast on his arm, Tsarnaev showed no signs of the injuries that put him in the hospital after his capture April 19th. When asked to enter his plea, he said in a clear voice with a slight Russian accent, "Not guilty." Tsarnaev's brother, Tamerlan, was killed in the shootout with police that injured Dzhokhar. The indictment says the brothers used 4 bombs in that fight, in addition to the ones used in the marathon bombings. Dzhokhar escaped, but was discovered hiding in a dry-docked boat, badly injured, including a gunshot wound to the throat. Tsarnaev was first informed of the charges against him in the hospital. Prosecutors say he left a confession written on the inside of the boat that read in part, "The U.S. government is killing our innocent civilians. I can't stand to see such evil go unpunished." Half a dozen times during the proceedings, he glanced back at his family members and smiled. 2 of the women wept quietly, and one of the men flashed him a thumbs-up sign. Judge Marianne Bowler welcomed the 30 victims and their families in attendance, but Tsarnaev did not turn to look at them. Liz Norton's 2 sons can be seen in this image near Tsarnaev just before a bomb went off. They each lost a leg. Yesterday, she said she needed to be at the arraignment.
I watch what they struggle every day for the little things that used to be simple. Now a challenge, and I'm angry, and I want to know why. So I think for me it's a little piece of knowing or trying to make sense of the situation.
The charges range from use of weapons of mass destruction to the murder of police officer Sean Collier. 17 of those charges carry a maximum penalty of death. Tsarnaev fidgeted and looked bored as each charge was read. He blew a kiss to his family as he left the courtroom. The Department of Justice will soon decide whether to seek the death penalty. The trial begins in late September, and prosecutors say they may call as many as 100 witnesses to the stand. Scott, it may take as long as 4 months.
Don, thank you very much.